What's going on social media platforms? I'm back chilling, you know what I mean? Sitting here with this fucking trailer. I've been on the phone with my cousin and my dad all fucking morning about old shit. Alright? And I guess the crazy thing I'm dealing with right now is, I guess, trying to learn forgiveness for old shit, just shit to pass. You know, telling all these old stories and everything. Got a chance to catch up with my dad. That felt good. I've been meaning to call him, and I need to call my mom at some point. But I just get so tired of so many phone calls come in. My homeboy wants to talk about stuff, and I get derailed from just being busy. And I think I'm going to start calling this the Homeboy Chronicles, because every other day, my homeboy is hitting me with some new shit that he wants me to make a point about. You know, and the other time, last time I did it, I didn't even really want to put it on my YouTube channel at all, because my energy was so low. I was so fucking tired. Like, and I think I've been singing that same song all week, and it's Wednesday, so I probably need to drop it. But, you know, here we are again with some shit he wants me to talk about. And I've been talking all morning, so I am kind of drained from talking, but fuck it. So I'm chilling, watching Bleach, right? Because for some reason I'm having to spin back around. I'm trying to watch other animes. I usually get caught up on Dragon Ball Z and Naruto, and I need to expand my anime palette. So I'm out here pretty much just, you know, see this motherfucker turn this trailer around. He sends me this screenshot. He says 200 for a date is crazy. And the girl that, you know, I guess replied to the status that was shared, she was like, shoot, you spend $150 just going to one around the city. You spend $50 just going, I think she said spend $100 just going to the movies. I can't remember the shit verbatim, but somewhere along the lines. And I'm going to just share my thoughts on this whole thing. Now, I'm going to tell you what I think of this whole debacle, right? If you ask me, $200 is way too much to be spending on a fucking date in general. Like, $200 is like some shit you spend on your wife or your girlfriend, like a significant other and shit. To be spending that type of money on a motherfucker you just trying to get to know, that's, to me, it's insane. Like, if you ask me, anything over $30 is too much. Like, just in general. If you had to ask me what I thought of that, like, the amount of money that you niggas spend trying to just talk to a motherfucker is crazy to me. But I also understand the narrative of different strokes for different folks, right? Because different people do different shit. There are niggas that don't care about spending $200 on a date. I mean, and I guess that would be the counter argument to this argument, you know, because if I was to hear it from a woman, you know, the woman argument to that argument would be, you know, niggas with money don't care. And granted, niggas with money don't care. They really don't care. But every dude don't got money to just be flushing down the toilet on dates. There are some of you niggas that are entrepreneurs. Y'all niggas got money like that. Or drug dealers. I see a lot of this in drug dealer niggas. Where it's like, a lot of y'all street niggas cash out when it comes to women. Y'all do not give a fuck. Like, so I get the opposite argument of that argument. But your average working man, nah. A nigga that get a check every Thursday, well then again, that's kind of a toss-up. Because motherfuckers that get a check once a week, y'all niggas will go, y'all damn near not pay y'all rent just to take a motherfucker that you think is fine on a date. A lot of y'all are stupid like that. At least I feel it, well, I don't want to call it stupid. I feel like it's poor decision making to sit there and spend money that you need for bills on a motherfucker you trying to date. Like, a date could be a walk in the park. A date could be an ice cream. Y'all getting ice cream together. And what has happened is a lot of y'all has bought into what girls on the internet are saying. Like, y'all take a lot of this shit these women are saying seriously. Oh, well, I mean, I would never do no shit like that. Now, listen, there are girls that will hang out with you for the sake of just hanging out with you. Go find them motherfuckers. Leave these old $200 date motherfuckers to the drug dealers and the street niggas. Look, you have to get to a point where you play within your weight class. And think about it like this, right? If a motherfucker is trying to make you pay $200 on a date, well, I wouldn't say make you, because these girls don't make y'all do shit. Y'all do this shit. You know what happens to a lot of you $200 date ass niggas? Y'all pay this money thinking that a motherfucker finna hop down off the strength that you bought her a fucking Ruth Chris steak. And that's not how motherfuckers work. Motherfuckers hop down when they feel like hopping down and not for no other reason. Like, unless you, well, I would guess unless you arranged it that way. But these girls is not finna go for none of this shit unless they really want to. To them, a lot of y'all is just licks. Like, y'all are what they call in Georgia, y'all are free pigs. Like, y'all will sit there and do all this bullshit, then the motherfucker get full. You know what I'm saying? You'll pay for her Uber ride home and she'll go fuck with the motherfucker she's actually attracted to. Like, this $200 date thing became a thing when niggas start using money as a personality trait. Like, a lot of y'all, especially motherfuckers where I'm from, well, just niggas in general, but I would say more in the South, if I had to guess, a lot of y'all think money is a personality trait. Like, meaning like, oh, I'm a nigga with money, you should fuck with me. Like, money does not necessarily dictate personality. Y'all the same niggas texting women, what you doing every 20 minutes? Like, what you doing, what you doing, what you doing, what you... That's a lot of y'all. Because y'all don't feel like y'all have to develop y'all character to be anything more than a nigga with money. Meaning like, because you got money, that should be enough. And, you know, I don't got to come to the table with no personality. I don't got to know how to talk to nobody. I don't got to have no actual experience and shit. It's just, oh, I got money, let's get it. Like, that's how a lot of y'all think. And honestly, that's why girls put this type of stuff on the internet. Because they know you niggas finna bite. Like, damn. Because the way y'all mind set up is like, a girl will say some shit on the internet like, damn, like 150, it'd take 150 just to move around the city. And you as a dude, you looking at this shit like, damn, is this what it take to date this motherfucker? Well, damn, I am attracted to her. So, I mean, I know I don't usually spend 150, but I'm going to spend 150 because maybe it'll get me closer. Nigga, no. Like, I'm telling you, motherfuckers that like motherfuckers fucking for free. Like, if you gotta, and this is me and my homeboys argument all the time. If you gotta sit there and hand a motherfucking money to fuck with you, like, okay, think about it like this. Picture you shorter than a girl, right? And money was, let's say, like blocks and shit. Let's say metaphorically blocks, right? Money's blocks. Now, you shorter than this girl, right? And the way y'all look at money is like, you know, like I said, it's blocks. You niggas use money to stand on top of it to try to make yourself bigger than the other person so she can look up to you. Does that make sense? Like, y'all need the money in order to feel big enough to approach a motherfucker you're attracted to instead of being yourself and having a personality and actually talking to motherfuckers off the strength and hoping that they like you for the character that you are. Now, some motherfuckers y'all holler at are just going to be attracted to niggas with money, and that's what they're about. And second, would you want a motherfucker that really thought like that? Like, everything's money, 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 money. You get into bed with a motherfucker that think you should take on a $200 date, you'll be paying more than $200 for everything else. Like, bruh, you do not want to tie up with somebody that makes you pay, that is trying to influence you to spend money on a date. Like, it is not that serious. A date could be walking through the mall. It's just simply two people getting together. Technically, and then really on top of it, you really, really want to know, you don't really need to go on dates to fuck. Like, because that's most of you niggas' end goal. So, what has basically happened is these girls put this shit on the internet, you listen to it, and you perpetuate it thinking like, oh, I gotta go on a date to get what I want. Like, y'all are not trying to build no actual relationship with these people. You're just trying to go on a date in hopes of sleeping with somebody. Like, if you're gonna do all that, you might as well buy a prostitute. Like, if that's your end game and your end goal, if that's what you really want, like, or you could be a person like, and someone can be attracted to you off the strength of it. Because when you use money as a crutch, money will always have to be involved in any interaction that you and this person have. Hell, that's how a lot of y'all become trick ass niggas. Like motherfuckers where I'm from feel like they need to spend money to get people. like that's the culture. Like, because girls where I'm from put that shit out there so much, it's just like, well, damn, motherfucker from down south, you know what I mean? Motherfucker ain't going like, shit, if you ain't paying no, like, I hear niggas talk like this. Well, if you ain't paying no bills, dropping no bread on the dog, like, she ain't gonna fuck with you, gonna leave you. Nigga, listen, I get that a man needs to have his basics. I'd say, you know, his own little place, a car, you know, his own way to get around, just whatever. You know what I mean? But there are literally niggas that don't have anything that are about homeless living off women. So, I mean, that paradigm doesn't necessarily have to exist. But again, y'all believe into a lot of this shit and you bite into it. So that is your lifestyle in your life. You feel the need to be a trick because you've been perpetuated and conditioned to be one. But again, I just wanted to share my thoughts. So, again, another one from the Homeboy Chronicles, I guess. Like, again, my homeboy asked me this shit. He asked me to speak on this shit. He be wanting my perspective. Nigga, this is what I think. Like, unfilteredly. So I'm finna crank this truck up, deliver this motherfucking trailer, and take my ass back to the house, get my girlfriend a burger, and rest, because it's been a long week. And it's only Wednesday. It's been a long week. It's been a tough one. You know what I mean? But y'all have a good motherfucking afternoon / evening / Wednesday.